If you tune into me, you're watching the Dribble by Gully TV. Every now and then I have to get on here and straighten somebody out about this gentleman behind me. This guy that you see standing behind me, some of you refer to him as Wil Smith. That's his government name. But people my age who are in tune with his career before acting, this is the Fresh Prince. Not the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That's some TV shit. This is the Fresh Prince, the lyricist from DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, right? Every now and then, I have to correct somebody on this. One of the things that left a sour taste in my mouth about Eminem when he first came out is that he came out and he dissed Wil Smith, aka the Fresh Prince. And when he did that, it told me that he wasn't really in tune with hip hop music like that, and he wasn't in tune with how we feel about this guy, especially in Pennsylvania. Because if you're from Pennsylvania, then you know about his work with Ready Rock C. You know what I'm saying? And you know about the song Rock the House. This is before he made his way to television. You're familiar with the song Girls Ain't Nothing But Trouble. You are familiar with the rebuttal to Girls Ain't Nothing But Trouble with Ice Cream Tea. Guys Ain't Nothing But Trouble, right? These songs that I'm speaking of is what led to him ending up on TV. He had a song called Parents Just Don't Understand. That song was something that probably made him a pop artist. I believe he received a Grammy, and ultimately it took him to television. Now let's talk about his skill set for a minute, because this guy right here, this is Wil Milz. This is an Instagram comedian. This is a social media comedian. He's on Facebook and he's on Instagram, and his famous punchline is "Pack you up, son." Some of this shit is funny. I enjoy some of his content. A lot of the shit that he say, it be biased bullshit. I just spoke about Atlanta having a biased listening ear, and in that same video, I said that New York has a biased listening ear often too. And this guy right here, along with Ari Spears, they are the faces of New York City bias. When he puts out his videos, Wil Milz, when he puts out his videos, a lot of the subjects are subjective, and basically his opinion. Like, he has this one video that he talked about the top 5 corniest clothing brands, and he mentioned Willie Esco. I knew hustlers that wear Willie Esco. I'm serious. I knew hustlers that wear FJ560. I think he had those 2 clothing brands as a part of one of his lists. And I'm saying to myself, where was you at when this shit was being sold? Because all the niggas that was getting money was rocking this Willie Esco shit. It wasn't being rocked everywhere, but on the East Coast, niggas was rocking. Willie Esco was in the same stores, right next to the Averex leathers, right next to the Fat Farm shit, right next to the Pelly jackets. It was official. But he put it on one of his lists and said, "Yo, pack you up, son," if you was wearing this shit. Whatever. He recently came out with a list, I believe, of the top 5 corniest rappers. And even that list can be subjective. Me, I'm not a fan of Silk the Shocker. I always thought that he was corny. But you have some people who actually like some of Silk the Shocker's content. I didn't. Wil Milz said that he was corny. I might agree with him on that. But the Wil Smith shit right here, aka the Fresh Prince, that is airing right now on Vlad TV, this is blasphemy. This is blasphemy. You can't be in tune with hip hop music if you view him as a cornball or a corny rapper. Before he made it to television, this is an official tissue lyricist with a legendary DJ putting out dope music. Before he made it to TV, we had Girls Ain't Nothing But Trouble. You had Rock the House when Ready Rock C was beatboxing, and he did the Fred Sanford beat, and then he did it underwater. See, this is before he made it to television. You had, of course, Parents Just Don't Understand. Girls Ain't Nothing But Trouble. The rebuttal to Girls Ain't Nothing But Trouble with Ice Cream Tea. Guys Ain't Nothing But Trouble. These was official songs, and you know what else? A lot of songs by Wil Smith, they came out in storyteller form, and this is a skill set that all rappers do not possess. Only the highly skilled rappers possess the storyteller skill set, and he's one of them. Even the theme music for The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, in West Philadelphia, born and raised. On the playground is where I spent most of my days. And that took skill to put that together. That unfolded in storyteller form. Anyway, this guy right here seems to think that he's corny. He couldn't have never heard Brand New Funk by DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. And I'm almost positive they were one of the first rappers to win a Grammy, and that could be for his song Parents Just Don't Understand. He put him on his list, and he said something about Will Smith stole the term jiggy from the Lox, who had the song when they was on Bad Boy, If You Really Feel Me and You Think I'm Jiggy. It was okay, catchy song. And then Will Smith came out with his joint, Getting Jiggy With It. They got me referring to him as Will Smith, when in all reality, people my age call him the Fresh Prince. He came out with a song called Getting Jiggy With It, and that's what he used to call the Fresh Prince corny. At no point did he mention Summertime. Summertime is an all-time hip-hop classic masterpiece anthem. You're going to hear it every summer, right? And this song perfectly describes the black experience in the summertime. And the Lox don't even have a song that can compare to Summertime. Now, the Lox do what they do, street gangster rap, but as far as a massive smash hit, they don't have a song like Summertime. They don't. So this everything that he did, that Homeboy said about the Fresh Prince being corny, is null and void. This is nothing more than, let's call it what it is, a New York City ear being biased to music. Because if he was familiar with the legendary body of work that was put together by DJ Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince before television, at no way, in no shape, form, or fashion does the Fresh Prince qualify for being on anybody's corny list. Straight up, like, and I provided you guys with reference songs. You can go back and listen to these songs. This is before he made it as an actor. He was official. His Fresh game was official. Will Smith, the Fresh Prince, is from West Philadelphia. That means his Fresh game is flawless. He has ties to the legendary JBM. He went to Overbrook High School. This is a high school in Philadelphia that's notoriously known as an extreme fashion show. I don't know what it is now, but in my generation, that's all you heard about. They called it Brook. That's all you heard about was how people was coming to school fresh and how the fly girls was coming to school with that shit on. And that was a part of the reputation of people who went to Overbrook High School. But I had to get on here and put this in perspective because I hate to see bad information being passed off about hip-hop music. And although this guy, Wil Milz, is a comedian, it just gets out of hand. Like, I don't understand. In terms of Will Smith, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, hip-hop is what I do. So I have to come here and make sure that the story is told correctly. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, who you guys know as a television star, the Fresh Prince, Will Smith is his government name, is an official component in the story of hip-hop music. Straight up. And if you're not in tune with his body of work, you always have the internet. You always have the internet. You can go ahead and Google and research these songs that I mentioned. Girls Ain't Nothing But Trouble. Guys Ain't Nothing But Trouble. Parents Just Don't Understand. And then he went off into an element when he started doing a lot of comedic style songs, like I Think I Could Beat Mike Tyson and stuff like that. It was entertaining. Everybody wasn't set out to be a gangster rapper, and the Fresh Prince never presented himself to be a gangster. He presented himself to be fresh, and that was something that was characteristic of people who was from West Philadelphia. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get the notifications. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at IamGullyTV_, or you can check out my personal IG page, Dribble Almighty, where you can see me getting fresh. Make sure you go to my website, therealdribble.com, and get some trifecta, and make sure you stay tuned with the Real Gully TV, hip hop, sports, and fashion. Today is July 15th. YouTube enacted some stipulations that take place and are active today, where some of your favorite content creators are gonna go belly up because they can no longer provide bullshit content. They gotta do this. Peace.
Yo, you know the vibes. Uncle Ralph McDaniels, Video Music Box, Lord Nez in the building.
Yeah, Queens get the money, baby. Shout out to Gully TV, man.
Gully TV.
How you say get your dribble right?
Get your dribble right.
Get your dribble right?
Right?
Ah!
Yeah, I mean,